Hi, I'm Laura Powers. I'm a psychic, an author, and a speaker, and I teach psychic development classes as well. I was just getting the message to do a post or comment about psychic attack and panic attacks. There's a lot out there about anxiety attacks, and I know it's something that a lot of people suffer from. But I think a lot of people don't understand that anxiety attacks or panic attacks actually are caused by different spiritual beings that I call dark entities. So there are light beings like angels, and there are beings of the dark, which I call dark entities. These beings feed on and create negative energies like panic, anxiety, fear, stress, depression. And sometimes we'll get a very strong attack from one of these beings. And when that happens, then it will feel like a panic or anxiety attack. So a lot of people will say, oh, there's a medical cause to this, or maybe it's psychological, and that may be true. However, we are deeply impacted by these beings that are around us. One thing to keep in mind is that the spiritual realm is highly telepathic. So instead of talking with us in the spiritual realm, beings can simply think things and then we hear them through our thoughts and feelings. So if there is one of these dark entities near you and you um, are open-minded or receptive, and then you feel what they feel, which oftentimes is very bad. The problem is most people have never learned how to set any protections in place, so they automatically are open and receptive to these beings. If you are feeling anxiety or panic, regardless of whether you believe in this or not, I highly encourage everybody to call on the angels and ask them for help, especially Archangel Michael. His specialty is clearing and protection. Another good angel to call on is Archangel Raphael. He is good at healing and also helps clear dark energies. So, calling on these two while it's happening is the most effective. And what I'd recommend is to ask the angels to help you feel better and clear anything away that's causing you to not feel good. So there's no harm or damage that can come from this since angels are beings of light and will only help. But since they do honor our free will, we do need to ask in order for them to help us. So one person might ask, like, why will these beings attack in a particular moment? So they can attack when we're doing something that might attract them. So maybe we're in a place or around people that have negative energy, and as a result of that, we're attracting them to us. It can also be the kind of the opposite, which is that as we're making positive changes in our life, these beings are attracted to us because they're trying to stop us from whatever it is that we're doing. So imagine they're like parasites, and if they've been getting all this good food and then we're going to take that away from them, they will do everything in their power to stop us from changing so that they can keep their food supply. Another trigger for panic or anxiety attacks is certain substances, certain drugs, alcohol. And keep in mind that any substance has an impact not just when it's immediately in our system, but for a period of time afterwards. So think about liquor. When you drink, it's not just when it's literally in your system that you feel the effects of the alcohol. Like several days later, your energy level might be low. You might have had headache. Hangover is a pretty typical idea. But the truth is that for substances, they will sometimes stay in our energy field and residues will stay in our body for many days after. So even if you don't do drugs or drink very often, by doing them even very irregularly, you're still going to really increase the likelihood of your being impacted by these individuals. So I really hope that this information has helped. Just want to once again state that there's no harm in calling on Archangel Michael or Raphael or the angels to help with anxiety and panic attacks. And when you ask them for help, ask them to help take away your panic and anxiety and also to take away anything that's causing your anxiety to begin with. Thanks so much for listening. If you want more information about me, you can go to my website, which is healingpowers.net. And again, my name is Laura Powers, and I'm a psychic, I'm a writer, and I'm a teacher. Good luck.